What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have not done a Q&A in probably a year, so we are gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Tuck was gonna help me. He was on my lap a second ago and quickly ran away. So I apologize, no Tucky cheese appearance. But since we're speaking of Tucker, one of these questions was how we got Tucker. And we got Tucker about not even a year ago yet. And we got him from a Facebook post, actually. A friend of ours posted on Facebook that they needed a home for this dog. And we had been waiting till we got like a bigger place because we thought we were gonna have a big dog if we went to like the Humane Society and adopted one. But this was perfect. He was small and he doesn't really need a lot of room. So we swooped him up like 2 days later and the rest is history. We are so obsessed. But I would literally be obsessed with any dog I had. Any dog actually in general, let's be real. So, how to do a lean bulk, supplements, and a good macro calculator. To lean bulk would mean basically you're eating very slightly over your maintenance calories. So let's say you burn 2,000 calories a day and you wanna maintain. So you would eat 2,000 calories a day. And if you wanted to like lean bulk, I think I would add like one or 200 calories on top of that. So you'd be eating like 2,200 for a lean bulk. To do a lean bulk, I think it is important to track macros just because the point of a lean bulk is to put on muscle but not that much fat. Whenever I bulk, don't really ever count macros. So I'm still somewhat lean, but I could be a lot more lean if I was just doing a lean bulk and I was like counting macros and stuff. But mental health is important too, and I don't really like tracking macros that much, so I don't do it. I tried it for a while, and I do it sometimes when I'm reverse dieting or cutting just to make sure, because when I have like an end goal and I want to get there kind of as fast as possible, but like in the healthiest way possible, that's when macros are good. So I know that was another question on here. I'm not tracking macros. I am still bulking, but some days I eat less, some days I eat more, so it's not really like a straight linear line to bulk. It's kind of like this, but I'm happy and this is my lifestyle and this is how I enjoy it. So Bailey asked, would you join Gymshark if they asked you to join their team? And this is really funny because I've never gotten this question before, but about a month or so ago, I can't remember how long, maybe not that long. Anyways, I was actually asked to join the Gymshark team. I was communicating with one of their sponsored athlete managers. I don't know what their exact title is. And I think Gymshark is a great company. I have quite a few of their clothes and I follow a lot of their athletes. Like I think I would get along with them really well and I just think they're great all around. And my contract with Paragon was actually up. So I was kind of in like this limbo phase of like figuring out like, oh my gosh, like, do I want to join Gymshark? Like it could be really beneficial for like me and my business because they do have such like a large platform. So that was a really tough decision for me, figuring out what I wanted to do, and a lot of talking with John and friends and family and the Paragon guys. And at the end of the day, I basically decided that I am staying with Paragon. I really just love the Paragon guys. Like I love them. I love their wives/girlfriends, and they're local to Michigan. So I just think it's really cool and important to like support a local brand. I mean, I really do truly believe in Paragon and the things they have coming, and it's been tough for them. I think for anyone, finding like a good manufacturer and making sure you have like a quality product can be tough, and that's probably the main reason I will never start a brand of my own. I just don't have the time or patience for all that, but they have come a really long way and I'm really excited to see what we can do in the future together. And I'm really excited for you guys to see the new products they have coming. Yeah, so I am still with Paragon and very happy about it. And I will be at the Arnold Fitness Expo in very beginning of March in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. So if you're in the area, or if you're not, you should fly into the area and you should come say hi. So next question. Alexis asked, why did you change from Ross to Self Tanner and what do you use now? I started using Loving Tan after Loving Tan sent me a package and I tried their product out, and actually all about convenience. Rasa is a great self tanner. I think it's super natural looking and pretty like reasonably priced product. But Loving Tan is just so easy to apply. They sent me like their applicator mitt and your exfoliator glove, and I think I can do my entire body in 7 minutes. So it was really all about convenience. It's super easy to apply and looks super natural. And so I'm not actually working with Loving Tan. They said we could trade like product from posts, but I don't know. I just don't really mind paying for my own, and I'll shout them out when people ask me about them. So it's kind of annoying sometimes, like just working with every single brand of like all the things you use, because then you gotta like, one, remember all these coupon codes, two, you're supposed to like post like on a schedule, and I just don't like posting on a schedule, like being like tied down to like posting a certain amount of times. I just kind of want everything to feel like authentic and genuine, and I'll post about something when I'm actually using something or someone asks me about it. So that's just really important for me, for my feed to feel authentic, which is also, to go back to the Paragon Gymshark thing, that's another reason that I love Paragon. They're very flexible with me, and they do a lot to accommodate me and my brand, and they don't mind if I wear other brands, and I don't have to really promote them a certain amount of times a month. It's a lot more lenient, and I really appreciate that, and I really like that. So there you go. What do you do for cardio and how many times a week? So currently bulking, I'm doing cardio maybe once a week. I have been slacking a bit, but I did actually do Stairmaster yesterday. And if I'm doing cardio, it's usually Stairmaster or HIIT. That's pretty much it. Sometimes, very occasionally, I will walk on the treadmill on like an incline, just like really low intensity cardio. That's pretty much it. If I was cutting right now and trying to lose fat, I'd probably be doing cardio 3 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week on the upper body days. So I don't do cardio on lower body days just because doing legs is already a lot of cardio. So just trying not to overwork myself, you know? Natalie asked, are you on birth control, and what are your thoughts on how it affects the body? I am not on birth control. I tried the pill 4.5 years ago. It's been a really long time. I got on the pill when John and I first started dating, and I think I maybe took it for a week at the most. I hated it. Honestly, at this point, if we get pregnant, then we get pregnant. Like I've kind of been in that mental state for a while now. Most birth control is basically like your body thinks it's pregnant because of the hormones you're supplementing, so you don't have a period. I mean, it's not healthy, obviously. Some people are fine once they get off it. They can get pregnant easily. Some people can't, and it messes them up. Obviously, that's not everyone is in that position. So that's my 2 cents. Haley asked, how long did it take to build such a large Instagram presence for yourself? I started this Instagram, what year was it? 2014. I think it's been 4 years. Yeah, October. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I started it October 2014. It took probably a year and some change for it to really start blowing up. What really helped my Instagram blow up was when I started posting videos. I think videos are just like a really great resource. They're really helpful, and it's free for people, and just gives people ideas of different things they can do in the gym to help keep their workouts creative and fun. So that has been like my goal, like my mission since. Yeah, but I am actually planning on doing a whole separate video talking about gaining a following and stuff. I have one already on my page, but I just want to do an updated one because the algorithm and all that is changing so often. So yeah, look out for that. Lori asked, do you ever deal with bloating? If so, how do you get rid of it? I bloat kind of a lot, but I don't really deal with it. I just kind of like let it run its course. I don't know. For me personally, I don't think like tea or anything like that does anything. I do sometimes, if it's like an uncomfortably like painful bloat, then I take bentonite clay actually. And this is a topic for another story as well, but John and I have been taking bentonite clay when we parasite cleanse, which sounds crazy, I know. But we parasite cleanse every few months just because we all have parasites that eat our food and release toxins into our body. So they kind of create like an unhealthy environment in your gut, which your gut is the cause of so many diseases and like acne and back knee, like all that kind of stuff. So again, I will do a whole separate video on that. Again, not a doctor, so don't take things I say as like the holy whatever, you know what I mean. So I'll take bentonite clay. Bentonite clay is basically a very powerful, all natural clay that basically is very, very strong and absorbs like a lot of metals and toxins. And sometimes I use it for like acne treatment. I'll just like put it on a zit and leave it for like a night or two, and the zit is usually always gone. So it's pretty cool. It helps with like diarrhea, like vomiting, all those kinds of things. Look more into it, but that's something that I really like and I get on Amazon as well. Can you grow your booty just by lifting heavy and not bulking? So no, because all bulking means is that you're eating at a surplus, and to gain muscle, you have to be eating at a surplus unless you are, you're new to lifting. It is much easier to drop fat and gain muscle at the same time. Once your body kind of adjusts to it, you have to be eating at a surplus to gain muscle. So if you're lifting heavy, but you're not eating enough, you're not gonna gain muscle. So eating at a surplus is important. Were you ever self-conscious when starting out at the gym? How did you overcome this? Yes, I was super self-conscious the first time I started working out. I kind of just stuck to like the cardio machines and didn't really venture into the weights or anything because I didn't know anything about weights. But what helped me was John was actually the one who got me into lifting. So we would go together and he would kind of show me what to do. And then after that, I would go to the gym with a friend of mine just so I felt like, I don't know, I feel like if you have a friend and you do something that like you gotta make a fool of yourself, you feel better because you like have someone to laugh about it with or something. So having my roommate Annie was really helpful. I've heard, this isn't really to like plug myself and my app, but a lot of girls have told me that having the app has made them so much more confident in the gym because they know what they're doing. There's a description, there's a video, so you can see what you're doing. So you kind of feel like you're not sure if you're doing something right or you're not sure what to do. So it kind of like has everything set out for you so you can get a good workout in and feel confident that you got a good workout in and that you're doing everything right. How many different workouts will you do in a day? So it varies. I think I aim for at least like 6, but sometimes I'll do like more sets of something and then like less exercises. Yeah, 6, 7 is what is the best way to get back into working out when you have a busy schedule? The best answer for that is to make time. But if it's important to you, you're gonna make it happen. So it's all about making time instead of finding time. Do you have a job? If so, what is it and what do you do? And I don't really have a job. This is my job. My app and my tournaments and YouTube, and Paragon sponsors me. So I feel like I have like 4 full-time jobs. YouTube is a full-time job, holy crap. But it's nice, I have people editing for me now. So that saves a lot of time. It usually takes me like an entire day to edit one video. So what do you like to do for fun besides working out? Well, I'm a homebody. I love chilling at home and hanging out with John and Tucker and watching funny shows and movies. And I love playing games. Like I love game night. I love spending time with family. But yeah, games are like so fun to me. Like board games or catchphrase or heads up, or there's this game called the voting game that John and I got from Target. That is hilarious. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. Like everyone playing needs to be able to laugh at themselves, but it's hilarious. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard playing like a card game like that. It's so funny. How do you stay motivated and like excited to go to the gym? And one, it's my job. So it's kind of like, it's fun for me. I get to record for you guys and like post it. I get to also wear cute gym outfits. I love putting together a cute gym outfit that I feel confident in and I think is like cute. So that really motivates me. Having my workout planned in advance is super helpful because you don't really have to like walk in there and like wander around and figure out like what you're doing. You kind of like have it and you just make your way through that list. Switching up those workouts is super important for me as well. I get super bored of the same stuff. So I really love finding different variations that target like the same muscle, just different variations of like a lateral raise, like with your arms out, with your arms like this, like there's just so many different things you can do, like holding one out and going like this. And it's just really fun for me to find different workouts that are just as effective and keep me excited to hit the gym. So this is a pretty short Q&A, but I didn't get a ton of questions. So we are going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time.